Hey everybody, Cliff Ravenscraft here, and in this video I'm going to share with you what I'm currently using as my latest setup for my vlogging gear. Now before I do that, I have to switch over to my iPhone so I can actually show you the camera setup that I currently use. Now first and foremost, I got to tell you that sometimes I'm just using my iPhone. In fact, currently this video is being produced on my iPhone 8 Plus using the front-facing camera because I need to make sure that I'm actually got myself in frame. And the thing is I am not using my awesome camera that I use for vlogging on a daily basis due to the fact that I'm actually going to use my iPhone to show you what it is that I use on a daily basis, my preferred vlogging setup, if you will. Now, I'm just gonna break it down and share with you exactly what I use. And the first piece of equipment, this is the most awesome vlogging camera on the market right now, my opinion, by the way. And this is the Canon EOS M50. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, I used to have the Canon EOS M6, and that was the camera where it had a screen that flipped up to the top, so it would flip up to the top here, and it would cover the hot shoe, so you could never put your mic on top because you couldn't see your screen and you couldn't frame yourself. You couldn't. So if you wanted to have the screen up, you had to find a way to get the microphone off to the side. Now the thing is I had already purchased the Canon EOS M50 as soon as I saw this. Oh, look at that off to the side. Yes, this actually shows you that it actually comes out to the side, and guess what? You can now put your microphone directly on top. Now the thing is I had already bought this, but right after I purchased this camera, I accidentally dropped my M6, and I promise you, it was an accident. I figured I would definitely use my M6 camera as a secondary camera for lots of different reasons, but I did unfortunately drop the M6 camera. The lens, or the screen that flipped up to the top, it actually broke. I sent it to the Square Trade people. I had a warranty on it, and they ended up saying, hey, this is we're not able to repair this. Here is a check for the full cost that you paid for your camera. I'm like, seriously? So I was excited about that, which basically more than paid for my Canon EOS M50. So this right here, again, this is the Canon EOS M50, and I love this because number one, I do have the camera, or the screen off to the side. It does have over here your 1/8 inch external audio input, and you can get the camera body only. If you want the kit lens, you can use that. I do not use the kit lens. In fact, the lens that I use most is this lens right here. I bought this separately. This is the Canon lens it's the 11 to 22 millimeter. And I do the 11 millimeter most of the time so that I have that ultra wide angle, so that I'm able to zoom out and have, I mean, I can be this close and I'm still in frame. I mean, look how close I am and I'm still in frame. Now, if I had just the normal lens, I would be like this, and I'd have to go way out here and extend my arm to have myself in frame. So the 11 millimeter gives me an ultra wide angle. I absolutely love the ultra wide angle. So I use this most of the time. It's the 11 to 22 millimeter lens. Now, I do also have I think they call this a pancake lens. It's a 22 millimeter fixed lens, and it has an f-stop of, what is the f-stop of this? I think it's an f-stop of 2. But anyway, this is a fixed lens, so it's 22 millimeter. I would typically use this on a tripod or my Joby GorillaPod. I'll show you that in a little bit. But anyway, I would use this if I want the background to have that really super fancy blurred look. But when it comes to doing stuff where I'm doing, you know, selfie stick kind of holding action, I'm going to use the super wide angle lens. So these are the two lenses for video that I use, either the 22 millimeter fixed lens, which again is if I want that blurred background, or I would say 9 out of every 10 times I use my camera, it's going to have the 11 to 22 lens. So camera body, only if you wanted to, and those two additional lenses are the two that I would recommend. Now, when it comes to audio, I like to have nice professional audio. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro, and this is, by the way, different than what I was using with my Canon EOS M6. I used to have the Canon Video Mic Pro. This is actually the Canon Video Mic Pro Plus with the plus symbol. And I like it for a couple reasons. Number one, you can actually has a detachable 1/8" plug, which is nice. I actually have a different cable that I pulled from somewhere else. It's got this nice jumbled thing, so it doesn't, anyway, I like this cable better. And I like that you can bring your own cable. It's got a rechargeable battery that lasts forever. And more than anything, I love the fact that this microphone turns itself on and off. One of my problems with the Rode Video Mic Pro, the one that's not the Plus, is that I would oftentimes forget to turn the microphone on, and I'm sitting there recording a vlog and there's no audio because I forgot to turn the microphone on. Now the Video Mic Pro, not the Plus, but the Video Mic Pro from Rode also ran on a 9-volt battery, and I sometimes remembered to turn it on. I just forgot to turn it off. And because I forgot to turn it off, I ran the batteries down quite a bit. And so those were two significant problems I had with the Video Mic Pro before, and as soon as they announced the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, I'm like, okay, I want that. And it was expensive to replace the other one, and I still have the other one, and I was gonna use it with my M6, but like I said, the M6 broke, but now I have another one over there, and I'm sure I'll find uses for it. There's no doubt in my mind. However, here's the deal, check this out. I want you to notice the power light here. I'm gonna turn the camera off, and you'll notice, hold on, I'm actually I know I'm not looking at you guys, but there it goes, it finally went off, right? All right, so check this out, I'm gonna turn it on, and it turns itself on. And then check this out, I turn it off, and it will take probably just a second. Oh, there it goes, turns it off, and I turn it back on, and the microphone comes on. That is because it can tell, this mic is intelligent enough to know if the 1/8" mic input is actually drawing audio. And if it's drawing audio, it automatically turns on the mic. I love this. And the battery on this thing, the rechargeable battery, lasts like forever. In fact, I've had this thing for probably 2 or 3 months. I've not yet charged it yet, and it's still going. And it has all kinds of indicators and colors to tell you, and blinking things, and it'll tell you when you need to charge this thing. But you just put a little micro USB in there. And by the way, what if you forgot to charge it? Well, you can also stick 2 AA batteries in. You can pull the rechargeable battery. The Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, absolutely awesome. And now with the M50, I can put it on top, and I have the camera off to the side. So if I want to, this could be my vlogging rig right here, right? So here I am, I'm vlogging. Hey everybody, I'm right here. This is awesome, okay? I want to show you something else that I have. By the way, sometimes I'm outside and I have a lot of wind, so I actually have a dead cat. And that's actually what this is called. It's called a dead cat. It's a windscreen for your microphone. So let me show you how I would put this on. If I'm recording outside and there's a little bit of wind out there, I simply take this and put that right inside of here, and it fits rather nicely with this. This is actually made just for this microphone. I'll have links to all of this, by the way, on my YouTube channel and also the Facebook description. So I'll probably upload this to Facebook and my vlog on YouTube, and I'll have links to all of this gear. But yeah, so this is what the windscreen looks like when I go outside. And again, I'll just take this and put it on the hot shoe there, tighten it down. Then over here on the side, plug that into the 1/8" port. You make sure that's plugged in all the way, make sure that's plugged in all the way, and there you go. This is what it looks like when I'm outside and it's windy, and that really cuts down on most of that very harsh wind noise. Now I do also have another piece of gear here that I use. This is a comfort grip. Helps you stabilize your shot. It's a pistol grip. And by the way, on top of this, I have a mounting bracket. This is actually called an Arca Swiss mounting bracket. And Arca Swiss is a standard, and you can interchange a bunch of different bits and pieces in and out. And if you notice on the bottom of my camera, I also have an Arca Swiss plate. Now, the cool thing is I found a 22, now you can get a bunch of Arca Swiss plates, they're everywhere. The problem I was having is that I had it to where I would try to open up the battery compartment on the bottom, and I had to take the Arca Swiss plate off and then put it back on every time I wanted to grab the SD card out or to swap out the battery. Not cool. So I found this. This is a 22 millimeter Arca Swiss plate. It is on there super tight, and check this out, because it's 22 millimeters only, and I've got it placed on the M50 just the way I want it. I mean, this is like completely, you can see this completely opens all of the way. And this Arca Swiss plate never comes off. And check this out. I just take this is the pistol grip, and I put one of these Arca Swiss mounting brackets on it. And then I just do this, I go in here, tighten this up. And now, here I am. I am ready to vlog. Just like this, and I gotta tell you, because this is a mirrorless camera and all of this is actually a pretty lightweight rig. You see some of the folks, Casey Neistat, and some other people, they're using their Canon 80Ds or their other big, huge, gigantic DSLR cameras. This is a mirrorless camera, very lightweight, and even a weakling like me, I can actually carry this. I do work out, but you know, the thing is even my arm would get tired with a heavier setup. And so I can vlog with this with no problem at all. Now, I even have some more gear that I want to show you, and I'm gonna just take this off of the pistol grip. See how easy it is to just remove and exchange things? Let me show you something. Check this out. I'm gonna bring you over here, and I'm gonna show you this right here. This is my tripod, and I'm gonna show you, I can actually put this on here one-handed. This might actually be a bad idea. It looks like, okay, looks like it's been, you know what, hold on. I've got GorillaPod here, so I don't have to try to do this one-handed. Terrible lighting, I'm sorry. But check this out. I just open this up, put this on here right like that, and this is a ball mount tripod. I don't have the link to this tripod. You know what, I'll find the tripod as well. I'll put that in the links also, now that I think of it. But check this out. So now I'm right here, and I could be vlogging, recording videos on a tripod, and see how easy it is because I put these Arca Swiss mounts on everything. I mean, like everything. In fact, you know, hold on, watch this. But wait, you know what? Let me come back over here where there's some light. I'll grab you, bring you over here. Let's see here. We'll just set the camera down over there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you, I'm gonna unscrew a little thing here. This is my Joby GorillaPod right here. All right, and you notice that it's got, what is that? Arca Swiss. You better believe it. So I could actually just take my camera right here and put it on there and then tighten down in the back one-handed. Let's see, can I do it one-handed? Yep, there we go, one-handed. I just mounted that thing. And now my camera is on my Joby GorillaPod. And, you know, come over here, check. This is where I was before, just a moment ago, where you guys were sitting there right on this stack of chairs. And so I can just put that camera right there and I could be vlogging. Hey everybody, Cliff Ravenscraft here. I mean, it's just like, this is incredible, right? So I love this system. We're gonna come over here. Okay, so the last thing that I wanna show you here is this, all right? Now, this right here, of course, this is an Arca Swiss mounting plate. You've seen those now. I told you I have these things on everything. And this is, beyond this, let me go ahead and unscrew this. I have a system, it's called the RAM mount system, R-A-M-M-O-U-N-T. I'll have links to all of this stuff. But anyway, I have this RAM mount system that's all interchangeable and all this other stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of bits and pieces that you can buy, and you can make these things into anything. But what I want to show you real quickly is this setup. I have a RAM mount suction cup for attaching to windshields, windows, iMacs. We'll see. I haven't tried this before. This may be a terrible idea. But anyway, so basically I want to have it suction cup. I want to have the extending arm. Actually, I want the extending arm over this way. And then I want to put it on an Arca Swiss tripod mount. Now, to be able to use the Arca Swiss and use the tripod mount stuff with my RAM mount system, I had to buy a special RAM mount ball. By the way, these pieces they're not inexpensive, but they're extremely valuable and they're worth the price. They're made extremely well, and they were worth it to me. So anyway, I bought the little default RAM mount ball that actually has the, what do they call this, 1/4 inch 20 that goes into a tripod mount. Anyway, so I just stick that right there, right? Okay, and then I'm going to kind of just hold it right there, and let's tighten this stuff up. Let's see if I can show you this way. Tightening it up right like this, and so I'm gonna assume that right about there should be good, right? Now, I've never done this before. Typically, I would do this in my car, but I'm gonna stick this right here on this iMac, suction cup it to it, there it is. All right, now watch this. I'm gonna unscrew this a little bit, bring this out here, and I'm gonna tighten it right like that, and I'm gonna tighten it down. All right, it's gonna be good and tight. And I'm gonna take my camera, and I'm gonna put it on this Arca Swiss mount, and turn on my camera. And actually, I'm gonna turn my camera off, turn it on, and check this out. So I'm gonna show you, you guys are seeing right here. All right, so here I am. You are now watching me from my Canon EOS, which is currently mounted via suction cup and some RAM mount bracket systems into an Arca Swiss mount. Then using the Arca Swiss plate screwed onto that, Canon EOS M50 with my 11 to 22 millimeter lens, with my Rode VideoMic Pro on the top, with my camera screen out to the side. This, my friends, is my vlogging setup. I love my EOS M50. I love my 11 to 22 lens. I love my fixed lens as well, the 22 millimeter. I love the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. I also love my RAM mounting system. I love my pistol grip for going out and handheld vlogging. I love my Joby Gorilla Pod. I love my regular tripod. I love all of my gear. I love all of this gear. Now, the important thing I want to tell you is you don't need any of this stuff to create vlog content, not even awesome vlog content. If all you had was a phone, a smartphone today, that's all you need. But if you wanted to use some of the gear that I have, if you like this gear, I have affiliate links in the description of this video for everything that I'm using. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my vlog, make sure to hit the subscribe button, Cliff EOTC on YouTube. Until next time, I encourage you to take everything you do to the next level. Bye.